And I'm Cynthia Bowers. It's one of a kind, the one place smokers are welcome.
This is the CBS Evening News.
Smoking laws have been tightened so much over the last few years that in many parts of the country it is pretty much illegal to smoke anywhere in public. But one spot in nearly smoke-free Chicago has begun to buck the trend. How does it work? Here is Cynthia Bowers.
The sign on this new storefront near downtown Chicago stands out like something from a time warp. Does it really say "Smokers Welcome"? Inside, you'll find a coffee bar and a wet bar, but this is the one that sets this place apart.
There you go, sir. Thank you very much.
It's a one-of-a-kind tobacco bar.
We've got loose tobacco blends in 9 different varieties, and it's here that a tobacconist can take those loose blends and in a 2 or 3 minute period actually create a pack of cigarettes to the customer's order.
Paying $9 a pack doesn't seem to bother people who say it's good just to be able to exhale out in the open.
It is kind of weird. This place is kind of like a speakeasy in a sense because, you know, the smokers all have no place to go.
That's because Chicago, like a growing number of American cities, recently enacted its own version of the Clean Air Act, which basically stamps out smoking in public, even in bars. So how do you explain this place? Where's the loophole? Well, actually, in this case, it's more of a smoke ring, and it's right there where the cigarettes are being rolled. This business isn't licensed as a restaurant or a bar, but as a tobacco manufacturer where smoking is permitted, which starts to make sense when you consider the owner is R.J. Reynolds. And as you might imagine, the cigarette maker is fuming over what it sees as a thinly veiled attempt to outlaw smoking.
The government has really overstepped its bounds by saying that it's okay to drink, but it's not okay to smoke.
Is this more about the having a place for smokers to come or introducing a premium line of cigarettes?
It's clearly about building a premium line of cigarettes.
And although company execs say the timing of all this is coincidental to Chicago's ban, R.J. Reynolds' anti-smoking grandson says he doubts that.
It really is an in-your-face effort to say, hey, here's a bar where we found a loophole, you can still smoke. It's a rebellion on the part of R.J. Reynolds.
And a bit of a risk, because for R.J. Reynolds, it's not just about whether these high-priced cigarettes can catch fire. It's about whether they can breathe new life into smoking, something even the tobacco companies now admit can be deadly. Cynthia Bowers, CBS News, Chicago.